Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Orme, and today we're playing more Starters Order 7. We are here with our favourite horses in the stable. We have retired another two to the breeding barn. Currently our stallions are Dat Fang and Double Dara. Those are the next two up to breed from. I'm just going to max out their breeding fees right now, so they're a little easier to find in the list when we want to get round to them. And we've also added to this list Ski Party. So our two distance horses, Mile 3, Mile 4, Double Dara and Ski Party, they're both now in the breeding barn. I did that because there aren't that many races. There probably won't be for a while. It's going to be limited success from them. You know, 4 Group 1 and 6 Group 1s, 137, which used to be 140 and 140 ratings. Pretty good, but I think they'll do a little bit better for us overall in the breeding barn. And that still leaves us with, what, 9, 10 4-year-olds? Which is obscene. So getting rid of a couple won't hurt us, and throughout the season, you should see more and more of them dropping in. Georgentine, Halidite, and Dream Cuckoo, the 3 fillies. They should all go in to that breeding barn. And then maybe we'll keep the males out. I'm not sure. That'll give us like 7 4-year-olds to race, plus the 2 3-year-olds to find races for. And we might just retire a couple of those, but I'm not sure. I'll need to take a look at their traits in more detail in a future video for that. But that's currently what I'm thinking of. It is currently what I'm thinking of. Today, Saffron Fang. Let's see if we can get the job done in a maiden. Came second in the initial maiden, only half a length back. Didn't really do anything fun in the grade 3 there, 5 furlongs. So moving up to 6 furlongs into a maiden should be a win, should be a nice race. And there we go, a 3-length win over Stars de Granits. Very, very nice. So, happy with that. Our rating coming out of it will be a 93 from a maiden. I'm happy with that. That is exactly the kind of maiden we're looking for. Happy up. Happy up. Yes, yes, yes. So 6 furlong, I think we're all about 6 furlong. And look at that, we've already maxed out the potential here. 75 ability, we've got 85 and change in extra speed, full finish. Enthusiasm's not too bad. Confidence, touch over half, full consistency. Quite a decent amount of cruising burst. And a chance for them to gain a little bit more, I guess, as well. They might get a mile, they might get a mile 1 or 2 at most, I think. I can't see him climbing too much higher than that. But I think Saffron Fang will be a decent horse for the future. It's coming from Dat Fang, who is a very decent horse himself. And of course, that Triple Crown Saffronana. So I'm very, very happy with the way that turned out. It's a bit more like Dat Fang than Saffronana. It loses some confidence, but it gains a couple of other places that Fang didn't have. It doesn't look too much like Saffronana. I think it looks a lot more like that Fang. But it's gained some important things. Saffronana improved that bloodline. So we'll see where that goes. Again, pretty happy with the run though. And we're just clearing up here after bad maidens. The other 5 furlong grade 3 went to Battle Dat. We were a little bit back on that one. That one didn't seem to suit too well. So back down to a maiden, but pushing up to 6 furlong, because I think that might suit. And Battle Dat here in a 5-horse field wins by 4 1/4 lengths. So very, very nice. Ideal easily. And yeah, we still got some way to work on their potential, but up to 65, again, that's not bad. It's a small gain. I think we started at 60, so a little bit more there. But again, some really nice stats. Low consistency. I mean, Higgy Dad had full consistency, British Battler didn't. But that's quite low consistency. So that's a bit of a shame. But I think this could be a very, very nice horse. I honestly do. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it might be capable of in the future. And before we race Kane's Alliance, the first race we'll watch today, we started off with those two maidens. And we got Deet Heat. Deet Heat is a horse we've raced against a bunch. I never thought they were particularly good. I've got to be honest, I never thought they were particularly good. Those two intrigue me. I think we need to find out. We got the money to go find out what Deet Heat's all about, but I really don't think this is adding to our breeding program at all. So, just over 3 million. We'll at least get to see kind of what that horse looked like and why it was in those grade ones but never really like competed in those grade ones. There was always a lot of hype over Deet Heat, but yay, sevens. But no, there wasn't much that I really feared out of them. So it'd be nice to go see what that was. So Nautical Design comes from Safari Team. Like, I think we've seen a couple of these horses run. I wanted to know what it was like as a breeder. Doesn't look like an amazing breeder. But Archlinge has got Giovanna, sorry. So Giovanna from Concerto decent. Quintin Dex. Arctic Rose, I know that horse. Yeah, okay. Concerto, I see you. Maybe Concerto's one to test as well. Nautical Design isn't bad. So maybe more Archlinge falls would be good. That might be more what we're looking for. Yeah, that might be a little more that we're looking for. Nautical Design isn't bad, but doesn't improve much. We may have learned something there, though, which is nice. Apparently, we're already seeing some falls from some of these, but Street Warrior. Yeah, okay. Just, not highly promising there. Dancing Steps has got Lover's Luck through King's Chorister. We know King's Chorister is decent, so we might not lose out here if this one's a decent horse, but I don't think it will be. It's not far away. Yeah, that lack of finish application doesn't have cruising burst. Doesn't quite hit 70 potential. It's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Okay, maybe avoid Street Warrior. And Deet Heat. Colonges has produced nothing except Deet Heat. Shabak Home. It's got Midnight Trader. Oh, I like Midnight Trader. Midnight Trader, Wrecking Sunset, and Deet Heat. And Pearl Catcher. Nice. Okay, Shabak Home might be one to breed from. If this one turns out okay. But yeah, like I said, I never thought this was a great horse. It was always an also ran in some of our races. Yeah, that's why. Low confidence, low enthusiasm, low consistency, no finish application. But when it did line up right, it had a bit of potential, a bit of cruising burst, a bit of extra speed. It had enough to get up and compete. Great acceleration and speed, so fantastic pace on this horse. and a couple of really nice stats. The main stats actually pretty good, but no finish, and then those tertiary being quite far down is a little disappointing. That is a little bit disappointing, maybe. That is a little bit disappointing. But that came a lot closer than I thought it might. So she's back home. Yeah. That might be someone we're interested in. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But as for Deed Heat, no. So we did just pay, 4.1 and change, 4.2. But we got a couple of possible sires out of it, so that plays into the breeding strategy we're going for. Back to the racing, though, 7 furlongs, I think it suits Keynes Alliance better. We tried a mile, it didn't look right. Low weight, low rated, not great form. Don't know the field. Don't know who to worry about. We will be tipped. Okay. Looking well, very fit, primed to go. Bookies aren't really taking much money on us, but hey, the tipsters are there. Or I should say one of the tipsters. It's the top one. So, it's the TVG tipster, Ballygoleen, and Premier Princess. I guess I don't know if I'd rate them that highly. I don't know. Captivity's just the top rated, has some good form. Not this year, but one bad race. You know, that might just be a one-off. I think we've got a shot. If 7 furlongs is the right distance, I think we've got a shot. We've got a decent potential. I believe only 70 extra speed. Looks like we're going in the rain as well, though. Consistency is low on this horse. It does have a touch of battling qualities, so we never know if we do get into a fight at the finish. We could see something there. So at the moment, we're in midfield. Looks like Flaming George, Manix Man, and Captivity now just on our inside. Premier Princess on the outside of the rear group. They might be looking to make a move here if the tipsters are right. Down the home stretch then, on to the final 1.5 furlongs. We're currently here fighting for third place. We're getting just pushed out a little bit here, down the order. We've got full finish, we've got battling qualities, but we don't have what it takes here. Looks like we're just going to edge out Jim Tango, but Jannar for the lead by a length. Feels like a thoroughly average horse. I cannot lie. Nobody here feels like a really good horse. Like, Captivity, I thought might be the best of the bunch. Didn't perform. But nobody here has really done anything impressive, in my mind. Like, Captivity almost won a grade 1. That's it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. We got to deal with it, but I just didn't like that run. I didn't like that run at all. I didn't feel like we had the pace in the race. Maybe extra speed's too low to really compete there. But battling qualities, cruising burst, full finish, decent potential, a little bit of extra speed. I felt there was something about this horse that maybe would work out for us. And that battling qualities could be, like, important. But right now, looking at it, I don't know. The only real weakness is consistency. And the fact that extra speed isn't a strength. That's it. That didn't seem good at all. And it wasn't a spot-on trip either, so... Is that distance right? We were told that a mile wasn't right. Now we maybe we're being told that a 7 furlong isn't right. Got decent speed. Yeah, I mean... I think 7 furlong suits. I just don't like either of their runs this year. Didn't win a maiden. Stepped down in distance and blew away the competition at a grade 3 5 furlong. We've had to step up. I think 7 furlongs is right. I just don't think the horse is all that good. Which, looking at the stat block, is really disappointing. So we'll give it a few more runs to prove me wrong and see if we can figure out the right formula which makes it win. But I don't want to be messing with that for long. So yeah, there's a chance that we just skip on that. Illustrious Miss has produced Cassidia. A couple of grade 2s as well. Again, that's through King's Chorister, who we do like. Try not to move the game. Mid-recording. Thank you very much, Chris. You absolute superstar, you. Yeah, that'll do. So there is a yearling out there. But yeah, King's Chorister is someone we bred with fairly early on. Seems to breed quite well. And Higgy's Aragazo, Pension Plan, and Manus Boy. Marasil, we don't know. Lady Soleus, we don't know. And they seem to be the only grade 1s they've sired. Okay. So yeah, it looks like these two might be pretty good, actually, in terms of genetics and passing that on. So they combine for Maramba. I think we're gonna find out. Now, it didn't race very well, but I really like the bloodline. Let's see if that works out for us then. Ungraded 4-year-old runs at about a mile 1. Decent enough pace. It hasn't really been running at a mile 1, so that may be why it's not winning much. It's going for a mile 2 handicap. It's decent. It's not great. Full finish would really help. It's a little bit low in some regards. I don't know if Higgy is someone we want to breed from now, because it looked good going into that. But again, we're learning all the time about this game bred pool and who we think may be good sires and good mares. Say right now, I really don't know what to think of some of those horses. But they may be good to test. Because at least we can control the filly. Make sure that we sort of breed them to someone in our barn that's got pretty good stats all across the board. And see if they improve or maybe regress on some of those characteristics we're looking for in those horses. Yeah, I think I've got a list of about 6 that I want to test. So, okay, Calm Angel. I'm not sure on this one, but yeah, we sweated up at 6 furlongs. We well down the order. Normally I'll go with quicker horses, maybe good acceleration's better than just straight pace on 5 furlongs. Not great extra speed. Could be a belter, like I say, probably a breeder rather than a racer. But I'd love to stack a grade 3 on it. So, yeah, I don't know. I think this develops on the field. This is all about the field. If the field is good, then maybe not. But right now it looks like we are favourite. Silver Tiger's up there, okay. But we're right up there. I'd love to add a grade 3 here. Like I say, with one eye on breeding, it'd be nice to know that they were decent on the track. A little bit late out the gates compared to the others. Nothing crazy. We are just going to take the front here. Ingleby Spirit and Silver Tiger in those green silks. Then Insight to Fury and back to Champaka in the black silks. Down to the final furlong. We're clear by a couple of lengths. Here comes Silver Tiger. They were betting on very, very heavily. The tipsters couldn't really decide between us. It's going to be close, but they're going to take it. It's a short head. We dwelt. That probably cost us the race. That little bit could have cost us the race. We seem to go fairly early, which I don't know if it suited our lack of pace. But yeah, we were close. We were close. But Com Angel is 5 furlongs. So we learned. We got close, but we learned something about our horse. And that's kind of all I can do with these 2-year-olds. Oh my God, honestly, that's all I can do with these. Only a 66 rating. I don't love that, you know. I don't love that. Saffron Fang was 93. And what was Battled at 79? Okay. Okay, got to update our notes. Make sure we've got everything lined up. In the sales, don't know any of those dams. Don't know any of those sires except Perfect Soul. We know Perfect Soul has bred Soa with Inca Tinka. Both their only offspring of note so far. Okay. I mean, it's a 2-year-old race. Hasn't started the best 3-year-old season. We're going to find out. Balustrade as well, I guess. For Kung Hei Fat Choi. They won a maiden in a second. Maiden straight down to selling. I mean, there's just no foot on these horses, really. Yeah, I'll take these 3. Did not expect this to go to 1 million. I can't lie. A little disappointed in that. A little bit disappointed in that. If Spade goes to 1 million, then I'll be disappointed there. Especially since the main one I had my eye on isn't going that far. But okay. So 1.7 at the moment on a pair of 2-year-olds that at least have some pedigree in the breeding. Now that literally means nothing. That could literally mean nothing. This is going to go up a little bit more. It's not quite going to hit 1 million, but I might actually. No, it won't quite hit 1 million. Okay, most expensive down. So Balustrade, it's won a grade 1. It's come close in others. It's a horse that we know of rather than we know very well. We didn't race against them. And yeah, that one's pretty bad. Then Spade, which is just a random choice. Won a maiden at least. That's a no. Then Starcraft, Perfect Soul. We do like Perfect Soul. It'd be really nice if we could get another one to breed from. Perfect Soul is one we raced against, so yeah, no, I think Perfect Soul's out the running to breed from. Late developer, sure, but no. That's slightly disappointing. That one is slightly disappointing. I did like Perfect Soul. I really did like Perfect Soul. Okay, back to the maidens. Third attempt at a clear up, 6 furlong maiden. It's just where Hallier's Tech went before. Maybe we like 5, maybe we don't, but I don't know. We didn't really have a lot to say. We did have low potential, so I'm just going to run again and see. There's a chance that we need 5, but 1.4. So I'm going to put Ali Aztec down as a possible 5 then. Again, we're not a very good... It says it suited perfectly, but I think if we dropped down a 5, we might have a touch more ability to run that. Slightly better. I mean, we're up to 50%. You can't, argue against that too much, I guess, but still, it's not a great run, is it? That's just not a good run. Okay. Alexagon. Time to see if our other 3-year-old can step up. Kane's Alliance has been an interesting one, but again, I feel like our 2 and 3-year-olds, there's a lot more question marks than confidence right now. Center of the course. Okay. Nope. Is it not gonna... Well, there it goes. Center of the course. What else does a lexicon maybe like? Maybe we should go early. We've got 2 grade 1s, including Viva Ronaldo. Okay. Didn't win his first 2 maidens, but it's perfect since then. And they were at the wrong distance. When I say perfect, conditions, allowance, handicaps. But then gets that grade 1. And then puts a couple of grade 3s on top. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna challenge earlier. We got good potential. We got the extra speed isn't there, but we do have 100% speed, and we got good acceleration. Cruising burst is 50. Challenge earlier might help this one. Let's see how we run. We're up against 2 grade 1s. This is going to be difficult no matter what. Let's see if that helps us or not. See how close we can get by challenging earlier. Looks like we want to go towards the front here. We're going to stalk the leaders. Viva Ronaldo with a good one there. Looks like Flawless and Suffit already out of this one. But Viva Ronaldo, leads the chasing pack up to Triangular and Whispering Blues. We've got Adam DeBolio on our inside. We move up here on the rail. And here we go. Final two. Looks like Viva Ronaldo is coming through in quite some fashion here. We did go early. They're going to fight past us. Come on, Alexagon. You got some fight in you. Final half a furlong. Battle back. Make something of this one. Oh my God, we are. We really are. Oh. That was interesting. That was really interesting. It looked like a dead race for so long. And then that secondary effort, hey, Stewart's Inquiry. So if Viva Ronaldo knocked a few horses out the way they're coming through, because I don't think we did. I don't think we were anywhere near conflict. But no, it looks like the result will stand. So Suffer and Flawless just completely went down near the start. Yeah, I don't know why it says closing stages. They were out at the same time as Flawless. They were just gone. They were just gone. Yeah, no extra. So maybe I should not have challenged earlier. Maybe that put us up into fighting position. I don't know. But that's a good run. It's not a grade 2, but it's a good run. I feel comfortable at that level. I do feel comfortable at that level. I'm wondering now, can we move Alexagon up to a grade 1 maybe? I'm wondering if we can move Alexagon up to a grade 1. It looks like it'll take a mile 1 quite well. A little bit more of improvement doing. I'd love some more extra speed in here. I really, really would. Yeah. And long term, I can breed with that Fang, Ski Party, Double Dara, get a little bit more distance, solve some of these areas where we're lacking. Like, Double Dara's got 90 extra speed. That will completely pull that up. We're going to lose some confidence, but it's not that high anyway. We're going to lose enthusiasm, but it's not that high. Oh no, we might gain some enthusiasm, actually. I was looking at the wrong horse there. Ski Party's got low enthusiasm. No, it is Double Dara. Yeah, we'd probably stay around the same, actually, on enthusiasm. Okay. So yeah, long term, that might be a nice pair. Just to see if we can get some more extra speed in. We shouldn't lose any potential. We shouldn't lose anything else we like. But we could gain some extra speed at the cost of confidence. Everything else looks similar. And we gain a little bit of distance maybe as well. So that could be something we do. But I feel a mile 1 is comfortable for Alexagon. I'm very tempted. I'm very, very tempted right now just to run a grade 1. I think I need to. I think we need to test. If we do get a mile 1, I think we need to test and see if we can get a grade 1. Because right now, that's my only triple crown horse. That's the only one I've got for the Preakness and probably for the Kentucky Derby as well. Yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comment section, but I've got to be honest, that's the only thing I can see right now. Peposimo. Okay, I'll take a risk on a 4 on grade 1. Sometimes they're absolute trash, but I mean, I didn't even look at the dam. Yeah, she's said absolutely nothing. Even if he's decent, and we don't know. Even if he was decent, true class. Oh my. Wow. I've got a feeling he might have been decent and she was just really, really bad, but yeah, that's that's not what we were hoping for. That 100% is not what we were hoping for. Okay. Down like that. Let's see what we've got here. So near side. Near side is rail side, right? It's the side you get on the horse from, which is the left-hand side. So that's near side. That's inside. That's rail side. I think. Great pace. Probably a sprinter. Great extra speed. Look at that confidence. Good enthusiasm. Consistency and finish full. A touch of cruising burst. If we can get that potential up over the next 2 seasons all the way up to like 85, 90, this could be a phenomenal miler. Could have its best season at age 3, age 4 as well with this kind of maturity bar. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Very calm. It's not the worst in the world. Looks like Troya will be the favourite here with the tipsters. Joint favourite with the bookies along with us. They've got the rating. Come on, let's go. Oh, we beat Troya. I mean, there's... We're gaining potential. I mean, it's something. Going didn't suit. Yeah, it looks a fast track, so... Okay, we gotta stay off turf for down like that. Didn't win a maiden because we ran on turf. Okay. Sea Tour. Ballerina, Way for Life, Fly by White, Hurricane Lily. 2 domestic ungraded horses. Okay. Both decent. Yeah, my money's on Sea Tour. My money's on Sea Tour here. You've got to believe, after everything we did, tail end of last season and make sure she had good races, I'm backing Sea Tour. She's on the inside. Not a bad start there. Gonna drift a little bit back. Lots of horses there in the midfield. Reverend Green, couple of lengths clear at the front from Fly by White. Out to Ballerina, the grey. And then back into counter march. We got Way for Life against the rail. MacLeod on the outside, back to Coastal Passage. Hurricane Lily on our outside as we start to make move around the outside here. Final 1.5 then. The final stretch. The home stretch now. We head for that final furlong marker. Reverend Green by about half a length. Sea Tour doesn't seem to have the fight here. Half a furlong to go. Looks like we're going to be fighting for 4th with Coastal Passage. And that is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, there's not that much difference in this field. MacLeod, Bella Bertoloni, the 2 domestics, Hurricane Lily. Like, it wasn't even close. And yet we lose out by like 2.8 lengths to MacLeod. Even Ballerina didn't run well. Don't know where Reverend Green came from. That was a really good race by them. Way for Life? Sure, we know Way for Life. We know Way for Life. But we weren't close. We weren't even close to top 3. That is puzzling. And that is disappointing. No two ways about it. British Sweet. It's a 6 furlong grade 2. We won a maiden. We got high potential, a bit of extra speed, full finish. I thought early stage of the season there won't be too many with better pace probably than British Sweet. We do have low speed here. That might make a difference. But I figured this might be a good one to come in for. So grade 2, 6 furlongs. It wouldn't quite make up for C2's performance today, but it would be nice to win something. It really would be nice to win something. 15-2 in Lockridge, up front with us. Back to Africa. Rose Dorita on the rail there. ZZ Dan, dangerous horse, may be on the outside. 1.5 down to the final furlong. And it looks like we want to get going, but we're having to fight through the field. We get held up. We lose our charge. Africa down the home stretch here. Fighting for the finish. Lockridge just about there with them. ZZ Dan we knew would run well. They were quite some distance back, and we were well back. 3.2. A lot of that will be due to the short of room. But I also don't feel like we ran particularly well. I really don't think we ran particularly well there. So perhaps too much too soon. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. We got a grade 3 on Mirage to come. That Cuckoo's got a maiden. Oh. Well, we're in a rut at the moment. All these 2-year-olds always throw me start of the season. We always start losing races. Little lazy. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Tardy start. Yeah, I think we're going to get the same. We weren't too far back. We're a little better than we were before. Half a length back. Can't quite get the job done. And again, we're in that no man's land of 2-year-old races where every question that gets answered is another question. We're going straight into Mirage's race. Tons of extra speed, a good run-up, decent ability, good potential. Doesn't have full finish, but the ones that do aren't running well, so I don't really care as much for that right now. I want performances. We're Dirt and Crow the Horns. Up the inside there, Lolita's Gold, Regal Fantasy. Now Peekaboo making a move up. Rajmadad, Murdermit from the back with us down the final furlong. Lolita's Gold making a good run. Murdermit as well. Very, very decent. Mirage all the way down the field, continuing our terrible performances. So definitely 6 furlongs, just can't run in a graded race yet. Which, okay, I mean, that's fine. I'll take that. I guess. Oh, I'm not very happy today. Like the last bunch of races, like we got a pair of fourths on C2 and Bellamaker, you can see. We got seconds on Kane and Alexagon. Dark Cuckoo as well. British Sweet comes in 4th. Down Like That's come in 3rd. So is alias Tech as well. Beladat and Saffron Fang both win maidens at the second opportunity. So a ray of light, but not really. Come Angel comes second, Mirejno down the order. Like, realistically, in the last month or so of racing, there's been nothing good at all. The best race we've had is like a dead heat with Alexis Choir in the last month. Oh, I hate starts of the season. I hate having to figure out the 2 and 3 year olds. I really do. Especially coming off a great season again. We had all the greats together. Mistopheles, Marie, Black W, British Battler, the Milers as well. Oh my god. And some of those are really good Milers as well. Higgy Dat, for example. Dat Fang. Yeah. We kind of took a step down. Then we stepped back up with Safranana. And we had a very good group of 4-year-olds. And then we got 2 3-year-olds that I just don't trust yet. And a bunch of 2-year-olds that I just, again, can't really figure out. Yeah. Save me from this insanity. Tatiana, Higgy Forest to finish off with a pair of wins and bring us all the way back. The Muhammad Yusuf Nagimoto's Cup over 1 mile 2 furlongs for Tatiana. The 1 mile 1 furlong Saudi Cup for Higgy Forest. Please. Give me the double. Give me the double. We kind of need it. Okay. 140 rated. Absolute superstar Tatiana. We 1030. Emirate Isle back again. Bunch of domestics we've beaten so many times. Just, come on, we're moving well. Doesn't even look like we're highly tipped. We're backed, we should be the favorite. I don't know where the tipsters are. We'll see if their guys come through. They're tipping Wong again, a grade 3 in this field. If they're right, that could be the shout of the century. They've come close on a couple of grade 1s. Tatiana, please. Please end this misery. A month of misery. Can Tatiana take this cup? It's not a bad start. It's not a terrible start. It looks like we're... oh, in a field of 12 for a while there, it looks like we're 8 abreast. Luckily, we all sort of coalesced down towards the rail for the turn. But that was interesting. That was really interesting to see what the jockeys were doing. Nobody wanted to give up position there. 4 furlongs, we are going to be like 5, 6 abreast round this turn. That is the long way round this left-hander. 2 from home. Final 1.5 furlongs. Captain's Corby behind we 1030. Final furlong. Tatiana yet to make their move. Half a furlong from home. Tatiana yet to make their move. And he's not going to. He's just not going to. Ah. That's the first race we haven't won since the Belmont, when we were only beaten by fresher, on-distance horses from our own stable. So that doesn't really count in my mind. You'd have to go back to the Santa Anita. Maze Boy turned out to be pretty decent. Marvelous Value is a good sire there. They've only just started breeding. 2 grade 1s for the dam, but Marvelous Value has a few really good horses. So yeah, that was a good one. And Pendle Lady is a decent horse, good enough to be breeding in our barn right now. Not an amazing horse, but yeah, that was our first step up. So back before the Kentucky Derby was the last time we truly lost. Like, that really sucks. That really sucks. Coming off a month where everything has gone against us. The one horse you'd back would be Tatiana. Ouch. Ouch. Higgy. Please. Please. Pegasus World Cup in your pocket. Saudi Cup up for grabs. Please, Higgy. There's nothing there that tells me he won't. Touchlong Cruising Burst. Would like more for being over a mile. Boring's Glory, Rock With You, Lady Broughton, Some Secret, Hurricane Lily. But I mean, come on. Somebody's got to win a race. Please, Higgy, bring us home. Bring us home. Give us hope for the next episode. Please. It's a decent start on the inside. It's a decent start on the inside. Feels like we've had 4 or 5 really bad races from that point of view so far. Inching goes forward with Backball Back and Coastal Passage. Pearlcatcher, Rock With You. Leading out Lady Broughton, Some Secret. Boring's Glory in the mix there. We're on the inside of this group. Hurricane Lily a little bit further back. See that move there? We split back, Bob Back and Coastal Passage. Now we're in good position. Final 1.5. We're heading for home. We have got a 2-length lead on the field. Maybe a 3-length lead over Boring's Glory at the final furlong marker. Boring's Glory, what a great horse they are. But Higgy, driving for home, finally ends the pain. Boring comes back with a good run. But 3.5 lengths, Higgy Forest finally gets the win we've been waiting all month for. I'm confused. I'm really confused. I'm pleased, but I'm confused as to why it took Higgy running against Boring's Glory. Why that's the one that wins. Former 140. Good run by Higgy in that. I knew they had the quality. Is Higgy just our best horse now? Is everybody else falling off? The old horses starting to get off their peak and go downhill. The young horse is not good enough yet to compete. Higgy might be the 4-year-old to trust right now. Georgentine, Dream Cuckoo, they won their races. Still got 3 that haven't raced, but Seatour, Tatiana, Bellamaker, not even close. Not even close. Wow. Just wow. Okay, we avoid Billy Cadiz. We go for 200s and above. So that's 6 horses plus the one we start with. Okay. No luck on the racetrack. 1 win. That's all we've had. Can we get some breeding luck? Can we get some auction luck? if we're not going to get it on track, I'd really like to have it elsewhere. In fact, I'd love to have it in auctions right now. But oh boy, this has been a strange racing month and a half, maybe. It just seems like almost everything I've booked has been wrong. Like that Tatiana race threw me big time. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section down below. Is it just that we're sort of coming off our peak? But like for a horse to be so dominant, so consistent, so reliable, and then not even to like slip down the order, just fall off a cliff and look bang average in a field they'd beat by 4 lengths regularly before, to be, 3 or 4 lengths back on that. Let me know what you think. Because right now, I really, really don't know. Gin Twist looks good, needs more potential. Doesn't really surprise me because the Witch Doctor hasn't really produced any good racers. So, doesn't look to be a good breeder there. Miss Mysterious looks terrible. Gusto Riccioli. Like me, Frank. Okay, Farley, I mean, a couple of these have a little bit to like. You have potential, but no ability. Wow. Yeah, if that was like 50 or above, I'd be okay with that horse. Instead, it's down 25, so that's like a year, maybe 2 years of development behind what I want it to be. And it doesn't have a long maturity rate, so I don't know if it ever hits that 70 potential. Yeah. Ouch. Bad racing. Bad auctions. Breeding's going okay. I'm still not sure whether I want to commit or not to breeding with the Reg. I think I just need to. I was hoping that something else would step up that made me think of a different horse, but like right now with the Reg, $1 million a pop, I think that's kind of where we need to be before we get super crazy. Because we have seen some of these fees go like really crazy in other saves. I've got one in a breeding save that's like 16 million, so we don't want to get up to that level. And if the Reg continues to produce, then they might. But yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. We get a win. But only one. Higgy is running well. Higgy will hit 140 this season. I have full confidence in them to win every race that they're in right now. Sad to say, doesn't go for Tatiana anymore, and it doesn't go for a lot of those 4-year-olds that I really, really liked. Banawara, Bo Niku's still undefeated. It feels like they're going to be in a big fight to test that. Royal Aura never really ran well. Can they start stepping up for us? And Halidite, decent runner. Is it worth us putting her in the breeding barn? Or can we get some more wins with her? I don't know. Comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Like the video if you are enjoying the series. Subscribe if you haven't. 50% of people watching are not yet subscribed. If you are enjoying, please do consider doing so. Hit that notification bell while you're there. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, help me out. What do you think about all our horses right now? I'm just so overwhelmed and confused by how poorly we ran. We need something. I hope it comes in the next one. I hope to see you there for it. Until such times, so take care. Stay safe as always. I'll see you soon. Be cool till then.